Good evening, good afternoon, good night, and good morning. Welcome to another episode of Millionaire M.A.N. We right here live on Relationship Entertainment Television, better known as RETV. What's going on, good people? We appreciate y'all for being in the building because y'all could have chosen to go anywhere else, but y'all chose to be right here with us on Millionaire M.A.N. And we appreciate y'all. For those who are on Facebook, we love you. We appreciate you. For those who are on YouTube, we love you. We appreciate you. But know this, people on Facebook. If y'all have not understood this by now, we switch over about halfway through the show. And that's when you really get the real raw and uncut of the show. So go ahead and switch over right now to YouTube. Hit the Relationship Entertainment page right there on YouTube. Hit the subscribe button so that way you get all the information you can get from Relationship Entertainment Television. All positive content, 24/7, 365, right here on your internet. And coming back to mobile very soon. Coming back to mobile very, 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 very soon.
All right. Looking forward to it.
Y'all know what it is. It's 8 p.m. It's 8 p.m. So it's Millionaire Man Cave time. And we got a hell of a show. I could not do this show without my brothers that are on the show with me. Let me go ahead and introduce them because we got a lot of stuff to talk about tonight. And let's go ahead and get it in. As always, my brother from another mother, my man Mike is in the building with us. What's going on, Mike?
Oh, what's up, man? Is that Echo?
Is it? I hear echo.
You hear an echo.
I hear it too. I don't know if it's me. Who is it?
Who? All right.
I don't know.
1, 2.
I don't know.
All right, I'm going to mute myself.
I'm about to say I muted myself as well, but you know,
okay. There it is.
We're still gonna keep it pushing.
Okay. Well, anyway, what's up, y'all? Peace out. Shout out to all my Lucy Lou's and my Stacy Dashes out there.
Really?
I was listening to back earlier.
He likes senior citizens.
Oh, hey, well then I'm a senior citizen too. Is Lucy Lou still bad? I ain't seen her in so long.
Who is Lucy Lou?
She was on Charlie's Angels
Charlie's Angels.
Oh,
she had a show. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, I know you're talking about. Yeah.
Tarantino.
Oh yeah. The one she punched her eye, took her eye out.
Yeah, she got her eyes taken out.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Lucy Lou. Lucy Lou. We had to pull her up just for those who don't know who Lucy Lou is.
And if we talk about being in the senior citizens, then Angela Bassett, I'll take her.
Oh yeah.
I guess that's how old people look at old people.
That's a good one.
As an old people look at old people.
Hey, look, I'll take Lena Horne dead.
Mummified and everything.
I think Lena Horne dead.
Hey, I slide up. I slide real, just two humps and I'm out.
That thing gonna lock. And Rigor Morgan's gonna set it and lock up on you.
I want to say she might want more.
Lock up on you, be stuck.
Oh man!
All the way from the DMV. I was just there about a week and a half ago. My man Donnell's in the building. What's going on, Mr. Reasonable?
Not much. I think I might change my name today.
What did you change the name to, dog?
Stay tuned. Don't tell him. Stay tuned.
Okay.
Stay tuned.
Okay.
He said he changed his name.
Feeling combative
you just see it just pop up. You're like, that's the mood in the day.
I guess that's what I get for being late for the pre-production show. That's my bad. Y'all established all these. Y'all been talking about old women, banging old women, and Donnell changed his name. And damn, I ain't getting none of that. I ain't hear none of that. Damn.
Hey, it's all good. It's all good. It is what it is. All the way from Birmingham, aka the B-Ham. Don't nobody in Birmingham call it B-Ham. What up, Black?
No. It's the ham, man. It's the ham.
It's the ham.
24, 26. Hey, we all good, man. We all good. I'm sending this post out, man, to my the show. You know, I'm sending out to my folks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody, exactly. Yeah, we get this.
I do it. I just sent it out.
Everybody, did you get last week? You said you didn't get the one for YouTube. Did you get the one for YouTube this week?
I don't know. Let me see. I usually get during the day, but I was so busy today. Yeah, I got it at 8:01. Okay. No, okay. I did that. Damn, it's 8:01. I did that.
I about to say it's 8:06 now.
Yeah, I did that. It came through right then. But yeah, no, I don't know. I was busy today, man. Day was kind of crazy.
I'm about to say, I feel you. I feel you. Today was my rest day. I just came back from vacation, so I rested today. But for those who out there, as Black just mentioned, for those who are on Facebook and YouTube, y'all can go ahead and share this stream live with your friends and your family. Let them know Millionaire Man Cave is in the building right here on Relationship Entertainment Television, streaming live on Facebook, streaming live on YouTube. You can go back and watch and subscribe to YouTube to get all previous episodes because we talk about a little bit of everything on this show. And I guarantee you will have the time of your life watching about an hour and a half of Millionaire Man Cave every day of your life. It's we dropping.
Hey man,
dudes.
just put it on your YouTube, turn it on, let it play all day, man. Let it play all day. We got enough shows for you to binge watch on for a whole weekend.
A weekend, you can binge watch for damn near a month.
We got about 150 some shows, don't we?
I'm gonna say we've been doing shows for some years now.
Yeah, it's been a couple of years now, man. Yeah.
Exactly. So go ahead and make sure y'all subscribe, hit that button like Black said, watch the shows repeatedly. Just let it run. Just and listen to them all day long. If you want to catch them on the Relationship Entertainment Television website, it's re-tv.net. Hit up re-tv.net. Y'all can go ahead and watch it there. If you got questions, you got comments, you got concerns, all that good stuff, keep the concerns to yourself because we don't want to hear them. But if you got questions, comments, send them in. info@re-tv.net. info@re-tv.net. We want y'all's video questions for real. Video questions, send them in. info@re-tv.net. Women were sending them in a couple seasons ago, and all of a sudden y'all done got scared because we done got too real with y'all. So don't get scared. Just go ahead and send in your questions. info@re-tv.net. Because y'all know we answer your questions. We don't answer you. We answer your questions. So go ahead and send in your questions.
Word.
That's what I have to say. And before we get into the rest of the show, let's get into the intro.
What they do that at? Cause we do that though. I see you talking, so we gon' take it though. And yeah, talking cheap, so don't do that though. My click 100 deep.
Hey yo, we everywhere and y'all right here with us, right here on Relationship Entertainment Television, better known as RETV, Millionaire M.A.N Cave, each and every Tuesday, right here, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, live on the air. Tell your mother, tell your father, tell your brother, tell your sister, tell your friends, tell your whole damn neighborhood. This is where y'all can catch us because y'all are right here live. Exactly. Exactly. Y'all are live right here with us on Relationship Entertainment Television, Millionaire Man Cave in the Cave. This is your sneak peek actually into what goes on in the real Man Cave. Speaking of which, so earlier today, for those who don't know who are on Facebook, we actually have a private Millionaire Man Cave group where it's all nothing but fellas, and we have all types of conversations. We share all types of information. It ain't what you think it is. It's just nothing but a positivity group. But we do, we have a good time in that group. And one of the conversations that actually sparked earlier today was about investments, right? Conversation came up about investments, all types of investments, cryptos, stocks, businesses, all that stuff. And somebody replied back in the group, damn, you all right, dog? Down there? Somebody, yeah, exactly. Somebody replied back in the group, invest in crypto, but do your own research, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, okay, I get it. But I want to know, how do y'all feel about that phrase, do your own research? I personally responded back to the person and was like, I get what you're saying about whole do your own research, but I personally think that we as a community, as African Americans specifically, don't help each other enough. I get that you should do your own research because what floats your boat, or as other people say, what you eat don't make me shit. I got all that.
Mm-hmm.
But however, if I'm inquiring about something and something I don't know nothing about as it is, and I have a community of people who may know something, and the first thing you tell me is do my own research, instead of at least helping me a little bit to say, this is where you can find information, or this is where you can, X, Y, and Z. I
Okay.
I kind of got a problem with that, and I just wanted to know what y'all's opinion was on the whole phrase, because they came back to me and said, well, that's the phrase that they in the crypto community. In the crypto community, they tell you do your own research. Yeah, do your own research, but what if I don't know nothing about crypto? What if I don't know where to start from? What if I don't know what trading platform and none of that stuff? You know, why tell me do your own research instead of saying, yo, this is what helped me out. This is where I got started. You can go look here and figure out what works for you best, instead of just saying do your own research from start.
So do you believe in God?
I sure do.
Why?
Do your own research.
Exactly. Do your own research. Nah, it's not even that, because I've had that conversation. I literally had somebody ask me that before, Darnell, believe it or not. Somebody pinged me on Facebook and was like, do you believe in God? Why? What, you know, what are your beliefs? And I was like, damn, you nosy as hell. Why you under my? But I'm not trying to, you know, dig into, you know, why. I'm just saying, like, to make a comparison. You know what I mean? Okay, like, why believe in God versus believing in Allah? You know what I'm saying? Or
same thing.
Whoever. It's this, to me, it's the same thing. I mean, if I'm a believer of God, I might be able to tell you why I believe in God and may sway you a certain way. But for you, you know what I'm saying, the reasons why you believe in God might be totally different from mine. But whatever you did to come to that conclusion to believe in God, you know what I mean? Like, you did that.
Right. Understood. You do your own research. However, this is my thing about that though, Donnell. So if I say I'm a non-believer of anything, right? And I just want to know more information. If I know you are a Muslim and I know Black is a Christian and I know Mike is a Buddhist or whatever the hell it is, I may come to all three of y'all and be like, hey, Donnell, tell me a little bit more about, you know, about your Muslim. Tell me, hey, Black, tell me a little bit more about Christianity. Mike, tell me a little bit more about Buddhism, so I can make my own decision. That's me doing my own research instead of me coming to you and saying, hey, Donnell, can you tell me something? And you go, yeah, I'm Muslim, but do your own research, bro. Like, I'm coming to you. Do you part of my research? Like, come on.
Okay.
I feel like that. One, you know what I'm saying, investment is money. And like, you know what I'm saying, like, for me, like, yeah, I could tell you invest in crypto all day long, and you might put a whole bunch of money towards crypto and it tank. You might be mad with me.
But that's your own, and again, and that's where I come in with. If you come to me with conversation, like I invest in crypto. So if you come to me and say, hey, Ty, can you tell me about crypto? My first response is not going to be go do your own research. My first response is going to be, this is what it is. This is, you know, there are several different platforms. Pick your own platform. So that way I'm giving you options. I'm giving you, and then I'm going to tell you, this is where you can find information about cryptocurrency. So that way you can make your own decision. I'm going to tell you what works for me.
I had never heard of it personally. I had never heard of it.
Ty, I feel you on that. But man, in today's society, all right, when a person comes to me like this, I don't know how many people have come to me and asked me, hey man, how you publish a book? What you do to publish a book? And I sit there and I take them step by step and I take them through all the entries. And you know what? I look at them and it's like a fire hydrant. That when people come to you with a clear plate or a tablet, tabula rasa, I think that's what they call it, a clear tablet. They are what you call unconscious, incompetent about that situation. They don't even know the questions to ask you. And you can tell them, like Donnell said, you can tell them some great information and they still like, you ain't tell me nothing. You're like, well, damn, I just told you the first step and you keep asking me for more information. Mofo, go do what I just told you to do first. Okay? You don't even know the questions to ask me to talk about you want to invest in cryptocurrency. You don't even know the questions. Get some questions. That's why whenever I meet people I admire or I want to get information from, I ain't finna ask them, hey man, tell me about that. No, I'm gonna have my questions that I have ready for them because I don't want to waste their time. And when people come to me asking me stuff out the blue, and I'm like, bro, you know my phrase, Ty, you can't tell $1 million idea to a $5 brain. You wasting your damn time. So
that's a problem in itself, Ty, that in the Black community, that we don't take the time out to figure something out. You know what I mean? Like you got to spend the time doing the research. You got to spend the time, you know what I'm saying, knowing your history. Otherwise, you're going to go by what somebody else says and hold that to be true.
And Darnell, the most important thing you said,
never do
when
that.
something go wrong, they got somebody to blame because Darnell told me. Black. I heard Black say it working for Black got franchises. No, it don't. It don't work for you.
I get what you're saying, but that's on me. To me personally, that's on you. That's on you. If I give you information and I tell you this is what worked for me, it may not work for you. That's your disclaimer right there, dog. That's your disclaimer. The shit may not work for you. So don't go doing what I did and expect it. Yeah, I made $1 million off this stock and da.
But at the same time, with cryptocurrency, if somebody who has no idea what cryptocurrency is, my question is, why you even want to do cryptocurrency? Why first?
Because somebody said it. Somebody mentioned it.
Okay,
so
I suggest you go Google cryptocurrency and look at all the forms of cryptocurrency out there. And then you can try to can have some questions
like Bitcoin.
But Black. So all right. So Mike said, I don't know nothing about cryptocurrency. He comes to me and says, "Hey, Ty, I heard you know about cryptocurrency. Tell me some information." And he say, "I don't know nothing." Or my question is, "What do you know?" He says, "I don't know absolutely nothing." Then I'm gonna say, "This is what cryptocurrency is. There's a million types of cryptocurrency out there. Figure out which one you want to go invest in. But this is what it is." I'm at least giving
you can Google that, and they'll tell you that on Google.
But for whatever reason, he didn't do it. For whatever reason, he chose not to. He chose not to Google it for whatever reason, which is cool. I get that. Everybody, if we having a conversation, me, you, and Darnell having a conversation, we talk about cryptocurrency, and we like, oh, our shit done blew up, da 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 da, and Mike is like, oh, what's cryptocurrency? So you're gonna tell that man in the middle of us having a conversation, hey, dog, go Google it, and continue the conversation between the three of us. You wouldn't just say, well, cryptocurrency is a form of blah, 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 blah. And then now he can go figure out and say, there's thousands of type of cryptocurrency out there. I'm not about to name all of them for you. You can go, this is where you can go find that information. That's how I look at it. I'm at least educating you because I feel like everybody got, it's my personal opinion, people are so either competitive or so have that crab in the barrel mentality that I didn't got here on my own. You got to figure your own way up. You got to figure your way up here too. Why can't I reach down and give somebody a helping hand to answer a simple question as to what something is or how? How you got here? I can't give you step by step because it may not work for you the exact same way. But I can tell you that I work.
What I'm hearing you ask at the beginning. That's not the same question that you said at the beginning. It was like, if you just want to know what cryptocurrency is, I can give you a straight definition. But when I think I heard you correct, what is cryptocurrency about? And not just what it is, but hey, man, what's the thing about it?
No, so that wasn't.
Maybe I misunderstood that. If you ask me a direct
let me say it like this,
I
can give you a direct answer.
The question was, hey fellas, what type? Anybody in here invest? These are different type of investments. What type of investments do y'all do? And so the person replied back, I do cryptocurrency. Do your own research.
Well, you know what?
Okay.
What's wrong with that? What is wrong with that? I don't see anything wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong because he answered it. You're right. There's nothing wrong with him saying he answered the question. I do crypto, but coming right after that, do your own research. It's like, well, what the hell was the point of that? Saying do your own research. The question was, what type of investment do you do? You could have left it at crypto and left it alone. So for Mike, who sees the question crypto, he can now go to that man and say, all right, what's crypto? Or is that a problem?
He still can go to that person and say that. I'm looking at this guy on a research. Did this take place on a forum with multiple people?
But how so?
With multiple people on this?
Yeah, it was in the group.
Okay, if I'm in a group, if I'm not gonna hog the conversation by talking about how I do crypto. You ask me what are the different forms thing. I say I do crypto. Yeah, do your own research. I ain't gonna hold. I'm not gonna host a crypto meeting.
Okay. Yeah, I see that.
Okay.
I see that.
So in that case,
hey, look.
So in that case, you just say,
I ain't getting paid.
Publish a new book, Crypto for Dummies.
So in that case, I would say, if you want to know, hit me up. If you want to know more, hit me up.
You know what? The person who want to know more will hit him up regardless. When you want to something in your life, you gonna do. Can't nobody tell you no, man. Listen, when you want to do something, you do it. People do what they want to do most.
Hey man, no means no.
I got that, Mike. I mean, I got that, Black. I got that, Black.
Maybe,
If you heard what Mike
maybe he
just
didn't
said
have
a minute
time to
ago,
go. Maybe he wanted to go into detail. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Maybe, you know what I'm saying? Maybe he wanted to go into detail, but saying, you know, do your own research was kind of like a cop out to say, like, look, this is what I do.
but did you hear
I
Mike
ain't got
say?
time-
Mike,
I ain't
I
got time to
felt
go
it.
into
I
great
felt it like a
detail.
shutdown. So I
Right.
took it as a shutdown where it was do your own research, don't ask any more about it. Crypto, go look it up.
You know, that might just be his standard, you know what I'm saying, when he tell people to you know, invest in that.
I mean, man,
And
I
see,
put it
so
like this.
and he did now. Just put it out there real quick, Black. The guy did come back and give some information on it, and gave me a starting point, you know, or put it out there. But you know, just gave some more information without going deep into it. He gave a high level, and so that was cool.
In
That
my
was cool.
opinion, which was cool in my opinion, and he actually
Yeah.
gave further information because he and I, that's a difference of opinion. We had a little conversation and whatnot, and he actually told me where he came from on his whole little stance of do your own research. But I just wanted to see what y'all's thoughts and thoughts and opinion was.
What more do
about
you
it.
want from that man, man? You know what I'm saying?
Nothing. I
You
don't
want
want
the
nothing
same,
from that man.
you want
I
his
don't want
toilet,
nothing.
you want his
I don't
wife
nothing
too.
from that man. I just wanted y'all's opinion. That's all.
She bad. She bad though.
That's all I wanted. I ain't want nothing with y'all.
I don't know. I don't know. I was just telling.
I'm pretty sure you like you said, you go back to that guy one-on-one and say,
You
hey,
want to walk a
man,
mile in that man's shoes.
hey, you know what I'm saying, man? Like, I mean, when I wanted to get involved in real estate, you know, buying houses, it wasn't no I ain't no real estate guru, but I invest in educating myself. And guess what? One of the first things they tell you about investing in real estate, get educated. Look at podcasts, read up on it. Because you don't even know the questions that you're supposed to ask to move to the next step. You don't need all the steps. You just need the next step. And the next step is, motherfucker, start reading. Read something about it. Grab a book on whatever it is. There are 1,000 books. YouTube, Google, all kinds of stuff. And just ask for, hey, man, what book you reading about crypto right now? Or have you read any books about crypto? Give me a book. If you don't, and this ain't just for you, Mike. I'm just saying, if anybody out there, if you see somebody doing something that you want to do or admire and you have questions about it, I guarantee you that person is reading some type of material on it. It ain't like they just started and they don't ever do anything else on it. Say, hey man, what books are you reading about real estate investment right now?
See, now that's a good question. That's a
Or
good
what
question.
was the last good book?
What sites
what
do you
book
go
can
to?
you suggest for me?
Yeah.
Or site or
Yep.
you know, I do that with my partner, man. My partner, he's a real estate guru in Virginia. I mean, this dude, all he told me, he said, look, and it was similar to what happened with Utah. He sent me some stuff. He said, hey, man, check this site out. Do your own research. When you get enough information, call me back some questions.
But Black, hold on, pause. Black, you said he sent you something. He sent you something first.
Because I asked.
Because you asked for it. Okay.
Because I mean, but here's the thing. It's like, I say, hey, man, when you come across good stuff, hit me up. Give it to me, man. What you, oh,
hey,
why you faking?
Want to know if you don't know by now, you know now.
Why you faking? My man's in them. Well, not my man's in them. These guys, these IT guys that I work with, putting the full court press on. I won't say put the full court press on, but you know what I'm saying? Every day they ask me, have you invested in AMC? And the answer is no, but you know what I mean? Like
the what? Invested in what?
AMC.
Okay. Now see, here's the thing. Here's different. You just said that. You best believe AMC going in my phone right now. I don't need you to tell me no more. I say invest in what? AMC. That's it. I don't need no more information.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I just need to pull the trigger on that. I guess that's the thing, right? Like I feel like, never mind.
Go ahead. Let's have a conversation.
No, I mean, I'm just saying in terms of like investing in stocks. And Ty, I think you and I had this conversation before. Like, I feel like stock investments, and I'm not saying that it's a timing thing, but you know, I feel like, you know, I need to see some returns in my lifetime. You know what I mean? Like you know, I want to reap the benefits. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I feel like real estate has done me, you know what I'm saying, some justice. You know what I mean? You know, maybe one of these days I'll flip a house. You know what I mean?
You mean AMC movie theater stock?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So they were saying, you know how GameStop had Yeah, they was like AMC about to do the same thing.
No.
You ain't hear
We'll
about
talk
GameStop?
about no.
Oh my God! So GameStop stock was really low, and
early in the year.
And it people became instant millionaires.
Whoa.
So what happened was, so to give
Get
you
outta
more
here.
detail on it, what happened was when COVID first hit, there was a lot of places, specifically brick and mortar stores and stuff. A lot of their companies was going belly up because people wasn't going out to stores no more due to COVID, such. You know, as far as malls was concerned. Well, GameStop, AMC, all of them was one of them where their stocks just tanked. Well, Reddit, which is a platform, it's a platform to do research. You can actually go research stuff and but you get a lot of opinions and thoughts from other people on Reddit. There's a whole user group on Reddit. There are millions of people who say, "Yo, let's take GameStop and let's pump it. Let's pump it with as much money as we can by buying up all these stocks. And by the time when you buy up stocks, it drives up the price." And so everybody brought them joints, and them joints went sky high because people was buying loads of it. And so, like Donnell said, people became millionaires. And then what happened was literally like 2-3 days later, they sold them joints because they didn't got their money, and that joint dropped right down. And so the feds was trying to figure out what was going on. That all of a sudden, all these people became millionaires, and all of a sudden the stock went up, and then it dropped right down. They was on Capitol Hill and all that stuff. And yeah, so that's what happened with GameStop.
Okay.
It actually happened with AMC too for a quick second. It went up with AMC for a quick second, but it didn't go as high as GameStop. So they expect AMC to do the same thing because people going back to the theaters, and now and so forth now. So that's why people have been probably asking you about that down there. I bought
because it's probably starting to go up.
Yeah, I bought some early in the year because
how much the shares running? Let me look that up. I did
my research. Say that again.
I said, let me look up, see how much their shares are running.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't buy GameStop, but I for sure jumped in on AMC like back in January, February.
Yeah, because AMC never shut down. You know, like my son, he's working at Studio Movie Grill, which is another theater. They went bankrupt. But AMC never went down.
It's 38.12. So it was up. It went up to like $40-something a share.
Okay.
So it went back down. But see these variants, never mind. I mean, I'll just say, even though it's not
things that are stopping you, things that are stopping you or giving you pause.
Well, no, not necessarily, because I know entertainment for sure. At some point, is gonna shoot back up.
It's gonna come back up. It's gonna come back.
Right now, I'm playing the waiting game, kind of like the housing market, right? Like there's highs and lows, and I'm trying to catch it. I'm trying to catch it as low as possible so that when it do shoot back up,
Well, that's why you cost average your what you do. So if it's down, you look at it what its highest has been over the last 2 or 3 years before the pandemic. All that you look at the market analysis of what the stock can be. Like if some sold for $100 a share, now it's down to 38. Hell, I'm buying, and it's a good company. I'm buying. I'm not gonna wait for it to get as low. It's low. If even if I bought in at 50, and it goes back to 100, do you know how much money I make?
Well, depending on how many shares you buy. Yeah, depending on how many shares you buy.
Well, yeah. So you want to get in? I mean, if you're gonna do it now. The best time to invest is right now, not tomorrow. Right now.
You always be playing that waiting game. You always be playing that waiting game. But Donnell, to your point about the whole entertainment industry, I told my kids that when I introduced my kids into stock, I told them, look, right now we in that pandemic, but guess what's gonna happen once this pandemic is over? Everybody gonna start going to concerts. Everybody gonna want to start going to back to the movie theaters. Get in on Live Nation. Get in on AMC. Get in on StubHub, who actually owns Ticketmaster or whatever. Get in on all of them now, because once them tickets, i.e., we all going to the game. Them tickets prices went up. Guess what? I got StubHub. I got all that, and the stock prices went back up because now they back open NFL, NBA, NHL, MLB, all stadiums. They sell them tickets through StubHub. They sell them tickets through Ticketmaster. So the prices shot up. But my whole thing is, like, we having this conversation now. This is all part of research. So you should be able to ask your brother, and then like you said, like Black just said, do your whole analysis, so that way you know what works for you, because what works for you, Black, may not work for Donnell. What works for me may not work for Mike. So yeah, so
when you talk about investing, hey, any of the time you talk about intolerance, what's your investment tolerance? Some up, as soon as they see it drop from $25 to $20, like, oh Lord, I just lost $3 a share. Oh Lord, this thing going crazy. Your risk tolerance ain't. Whoa, what are you doing? I mean, you don't need to invest. You need to go and put your money in the bank.
Exactly. Everybody can't invest
less than 1%, because you think you're supposed to make money. Some people think they're supposed to make money instant, and you can make money instantly in investment, but it ain't gonna be. You're not gonna go from $1,000 to $10,000 overnight. In some investments, you can do that. You can do that in one day. In some investments, if you do the right ones, but
if you're lucky.
Well, if you do your research, it's people that do that all day, every day. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, it's people out there with these day trading and options and all this stuff are making money. You know, thousands of dollars in an hour. In 5 minutes, they're making thousands of dollars. You know,
That's true. That's true.
You're just getting out there, man, and starting.
My point is, if you want to learn, you should be able to ask your brother or be able to ask your sister for more information on how to get started. And not get
okay. And I'm with Black. So I'm gonna bring it back. And I'm with Black. I'm okay with the do your own research, because in this case, if I'm not mistaken, the original question was, like you were saying, what types of stocks are y'all dealing with? Or, what types of stocks are y'all dealing with? And so him saying crypto, do your own research, it was okay to me because it put it out there. And then that's enough for me to start. And then, like I said, he even went further after, y'all conversation. But the do your own research is okay to me, I think.
Okay.
Because
he's not saying don't ask him.
It may sound harsh, but it's the best advice he could have gave you. It may sound harsh, like do your own research, but it's the best thing that anybody can tell you to do, man. I mean, you got to know what questions to ask people. You got to know, you cannot remain an unconscious, incompetent person. And we all are with everything. We all are unconscious, and we don't know what we don't know about certain things.
Everybody don't know. Nobody knows everything.
That's that word ignorant. It's a lot of people take it as a negative word, but it's not a negative word in this concept. Ignorance is just not knowing.
Yeah, man.
So you got to overcome ignorance. To overcome ignorance is research. Is do your research.
And so the level after you become an unconscious, incompetent person is that you become a conscious, incompetent person. And conscious incompetent mean that I know now what I don't know. Before I didn't know nothing. Now I do know the questions I need to ask. And then you become unconscious competent, where you may now be invested in crypto, but you don't know how to manipulate it and make it work for you, and go behind the back legs and do the cross up. You don't know how to do that just yet. And then when you become an unconscious competent,
nope.
What's that?
Yeah, there it is. So that's the AMC stock. That's a year.
Sound like
a year?
That's 1 year. So you see it start out low, real low, but even though it spiked, it's currently higher than it was a year ago. Much higher.
Well, hey Mike, one thing I do.
Now it's 2020.
I love those pretty looking graphs and those lines. But I love quantitative data. I got to see numbers. I need to see numbers.
Like he was giving you high level.
Yeah, exactly.
I need to see what that high level number is.
So are y'all on Cash App? You could do stock or check stocks on Cash App. So that's what I did. I went to Cash App and I went to AMC Networks, and they actually says 45 a share right now. On this side.
That's why I don't use cash, because you need to get the last one that came out in the Dow.
The last one for the day.
It may not be actively updated. It may not be like
what closed. What closed today. So I look at what closed. Yeah.
Some of them don't update immediately either. Some of them update every 15 to 30 minutes. So it depends. But anyway, we ain't talking about stocks tonight. We got a whole different conversation and all that good stuff. That was just a question that came up in one of the chats. So speaking of which, if y'all are not on the chat, if you are on Facebook and you are a man, join the Millionaire Man Cave Facebook group. We do have all those type of conversations. And it's just, and again, it's nothing but love. It's just people sharing some information, us getting stuff off our chest, us talking through stuff, things like that. Sharing information, encouraging one another, all that stuff. Join the Millionaire Man Cave group on Facebook. But Mike got a cigar. Mike, tell them what you're smoking on, right?
Oh, word, yeah. Hold up. So tonight I have one of my regulars, one of my that I like, the Asian Room. That's the brand, and the actual cigar is called Maduro. Let me see if I can get that in there. Maduro.
Gotcha.
Man, I think you trying to be a hand model too, man. What's up?
Hold on. Let me check my nails. I'll let y'all check the nails. Are the nails okay?
Are you trying to be a hand model or something like that?
Hey, well, I work it out enough.
Oh.
Hey, you know what? Mike, we
He
don't
just
want
said he
don't
said
wanna know
his
no
hand
more.
be getting that work.
He did. We don't want to know no more. He said I work it out enough. We don't want to. That we don't want to know, Mike. We appreciate you. Your segment is now over with, sir.
Well, I appreciate it. Yeah, but
he could be doing that hand could get a lot of different type of work now.
Clapping.
Yeah, okay.
There you go.
Okay.
Like I be clapping your wife's cheeks.
Oh shit. Bands will make her dance. What the song say? Bands will make her dance. They say they up here clapping. They ain't talking hands. What is it?
Hey.
Oh man.
Bands will
Right quick.
make her dance.
I got to give a shout out to a friend of the show, friend of our Relationship Entertainment Television, friend of RETV,
Who that?
friend of Millionaire Man Cave, our homegirl Toya. She got married this weekend in Jamaica. I was out in Jamaica this weekend out there with her and her husband, Narada. Got to send a definitely can send the congratulations to them for doing, making that big move this weekend and doing their thing.
She's been on the Man Cave. She's been on the show.
Congratulations, Toya. Congratulations, Narada. What's up? What's up?
Yep, congratulations.
Yeah, for
If
sure.
y'all
More hand clapping. More hand
If
clapping.
y'all watching this show tonight, kill yourself.
Should be doing honeymoon things.
Hey,
Exactly.
Use your hands, man. Claps. Let's give a hand out to Toya and Narada right now. And I ain't talking hands.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Definitely give a
there
shout
you
out.
go.
They still in Jamaica, so they still doing their thing in Jamaica with some family and some friends out there.
Cool.
Oh,
I
that's
hope they're
what's
not
up.
watching.
Yeah, big shout out to them. Big shout out to them. But let's go ahead and get into the show tonight because we got a hell of a show. What you about to say, Donnell?
I was in Jamaica watching.
But you weren't on your honeymoon, were you?
No.
Oh, okay.
Man, you take a woman out the country. You better not be doing that back in the United States. Everything happening right there. We ain't going nowhere else. Everything. I ain't calling my mama. I ain't calling nobody. I ain't watching nobody. I'm right there on that island. I'm talking about bands will make us dance. Everything clapping. I ain't talking hands. I'm telling you what's gonna happen.
There you go.
I don't even know if them like lyrics, but them my lyrics.
There it is. Stank.
That's how the song should have went. Everybody
Exactly.
clapping. I ain't talking hands.
That should be a man code. That should be a man code right there.
So what they talking about today, Ty? What's the word today?
Y'all know what it is. It's about that time we get into the question of the week. Question of the week is y'all's opportunity to participate in the show. Y'all can actually participate in the show during the whole damn show. Y'all know we got the daggone comments over there. Y'all can send in your comments, write in your comments during the show. We put them on the screen. Y'all ain't gotta sit there quiet. We see y'all watching. For those who are on Facebook, we know you're out there, but don't forget we are getting ready to switch over to YouTube in about 5 minutes. So make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button to the Relationship Entertainment Television channel on YouTube, where we straight live. We still live. You still getting the raw, uncut show over there, but you get the full show over there. But we do question of the week, and this is your opportunity to actually send us in a question. We will answer your question live right here on air. You can do it via video. Send in your video at info@re-tv.net. You can send in your text. We'll put both of them on the air, whether it's your video or your text. We put them on the air, and we actually answer live on air. Again, we don't answer you personally. We answer your question, so that way you ain't taking no personal offense to anything that we say. And at the end of every question, we tell you, do your own research, so that way you can't blame us for anything that goes wrong. Yeah, so do your own research at the end of the
disclaimer.
question.
And when you do your own research, you feel good about what you did, and when you find something you like.
Yeah,
that's your disclaimer. Yeah, feel better about yourself.
Exactly.
Do your own research. Nah,
hey, look,
so
real quick. I did this last season, and I feel like I need to do it again. When they send in videos to info at what is it again? Show it down at the bottom. Make sure they know.
-tv.net.
-TV. Don't forget that dash. re-tv.net. When you send it in, is there a limit or a length to the video that they can send?
Man, if you long-winded, first of all, if you have not watched this show, if this is your first time watching this show, while yes, we answer your question, we will talk about you. So if you got a long-winded question, Black is going to ask you, why is your question so damn long? But we do want your details. No, there's no limit. There's no limit. Ask your question. So long as it ain't a damn 5-minute, 10-minute question, you good.
Hey, and ask your
email
question
though,
and end it. Don't answer your question too. Don't ask the question, then answer it.
Oh, people do that all the time.
They always do that.
Yeah. That's okay though. Exactly. That's okay. We might talk about the question, but we're not going to talk about you.
No, we're gonna talk about you. We've talked about people who sent in questions because their questions, like Black said, how you gonna answer your own question, ask a question and answer it at the same time. All right, well, let's get into this question because it goes into our topic about parental boundaries. The question comes in and it says, "What's good, fellas? I got a situation I need a perspective on. My mother-in-law moved in with us to help us with our toddlers. My wife convinced me it was a good idea for both of us and the kids. Long story short, it was good in the beginning, but now my wife won't set boundaries for her mom, and when I do, I'm the bad dictator. Her mom has too many opinions about how we run our household. My wife and her mom are attached at the hip. I've become the third wheel. She uses her mom as a sounding board to discuss stuff about me and then try to gang up on me. I realized my relationship with my mother-in-law was very superficial from the start since she moved in. My wife switched up on me and feels like she has to choose between me and her mom. I knew moving her mom in was a bad idea, especially not establishing a date when she would move out. I'm taking an L on this one. It's affecting my marriage, and my wife is starting to show signs of disrespect in our allegiance to her mom by undermining me. I need another man's perspective on this so I don't have to lay down the iron fist figuratively. We've had counseling, which helps, but things are reverting back to being toxic. What say you, fellas?"
So he wants to lay down the iron fist, not the Chris Brown fist, but the iron fist.
He wants to lay down the iron fist.
So he
know we
answer.
Before you answer Black, let me say this right quick. You know what you need to do. For those who are on Facebook, y'all need to join us on the RETV Relationship Entertainment YouTube channel, because that's what we're getting ready to answer. If not, we will see y'all next week, Monday. We about to jump on Facebook, jump on YouTube. What's up?
Can you put up that YouTube link form?
Oh yes, you subscribe Relationship Entertainment channel, YouTube, more great shows right there at the bottom. Go ahead, hit subscribe, like, share, all that good stuff right there at the bottom. Make sure y'all hit Relationship Entertainment Television on YouTube. We see y'all there. All right, Black, go ahead.
All right,
go.
So
green light, go.
What we need to do: lay down that iron fist. First of all, your woman. See, they've been testing you all this time. You kept failing all their tests, and now you have become not an alpha or a dominant male. You a punk ass husband. That's what you are right now. You a punk ass husband because your wife done punked you several damn times. Because first of all, when you said you and your mother-in-law always had a superficial relationship, you knew that before she moved in. So all of a sudden, I'm gonna make it work. I'm gonna compromise. Your wife already know. You think your wife don't know you and her mama don't get along? Shit, her and her mama tied at the hip, like you said. Her mama done told her you ain't shit 10 times.
Wow.
That is true.
Her mama been trashing you all this time. Your wife just ain't been saying that. Now they both gonna punk you. At the beginning, you should have said, no, she can't move in here. We'll figure out another solution. Your wife, and first of all, you can't ever rebound on this because your wife think you're a punk.
All right. Well, I say it's time for that iron fist.
Nope. Hold on, Mike. I say, as far as the iron fist, lay the iron fist down, but with another woman, not with her. Get the hell out of there, dog.
Oh,
leave her and her mama there. Get the hell out of the house. That's what I say. And now you have learned the next woman you get with, don't be playing around. If you got something on your mind and it's something like that, look, you need to speak it, get it out in the front, stop suppressing stuff, and damn that compromise bullshit. Because what has your compromise got you now? Remember, when your compromise turned to sacrifice, you end up calling us hurt.
So I'm not saying go on to the next one like Black. I am saying that it's time to put that line down, though. It is time to put that line down, and you need to let them know. First, let your wife know so she can have that conversation with her mother before you have to. That there are boundaries. That this is y'all marriage. This is not hers. Her attempt at her second marriage or her, fix at her first. Whatever it is, it's y'all marriage. So y'all need to go on and set those boundaries and say, listen, I may accept your feedback because I do like your feedback, but in that regard, we're going to make our decisions ourselves.
I don't know about that one, Mike. I agree with you mostly. But I'm sort of leaning to Black at the same time, and I definitely want Donnell to chime in. But because I think he's already lost his battle. Really, I really think he's already lost his battle. To Black's point, now he said they've done counseling, and that ain't work. He already said he feel like his wife and his mother are ganging up on him. They got the little amen corner going on. She disrespectful. She can say whatever she want, and his wife don't say nothing. And now his wife become disrespectful. She can say whatever she want. And he said, bruh, I'm taking the L on this one. He's admitted he's already lost. If you admitted you already lost, get out. What else you gonna do? Ain't nothing else to do.
I'm saying he took an L on this battle, but not an L on the whole marriage.
Man, that woman do not respect him, man. She don't look. She done lost all
not over his mother. Oh, really?
His mama and the wife.
Yeah, the
and
wife
they
and the mama.
on it. Yeah. They both are, man, and they see how far they can push his boundaries, and they see how far they can push him.
Hey,
go ahead, Donnell. Go ahead.
Who he need to go ahead and start with it is the mother. You know what I'm saying? When he be like, girl, you better listen to him. He crazy. Hey, that's when the tables have turned. It's either my way or you can get the stepping. You know what I'm saying? To be polite. You know what I'm saying? Real talk.
Okay.
But
I mean, because when you talk about putting the mama out, okay, first of all, why does she need to move in with y'all? I need to know that first.
I think that was what he said. Help with the kids. Yeah, helping with the kids, toddlers.
So that's another damn thing. Damn that. Hey, look. No. Hey, did you help me make them?
Not even that. Forget that, Black. My thing is to Donnell's point. Who marriage is this?
Damn right.
So like Donnell said, I'm going to the mother first, and I'm gonna be like, yo, if you can't, I get you here to help me out, and I appreciate you for helping us out, blah, 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 blah. However, this marriage is not yours. Like Mike said, this is not your second, third, or whatever marriage. This is between me and your daughter. So if you got an issue with me and how I do my household, then you got to go. And if your daughter feel like she got to step up to, support you, and she feel like she got to choose between me and you, guess what? I already know she gonna choose you. You her mother. Go ahead and choose her. But guess what? When I made my vows before God and my friends and family, I made them to support my wife and to be with my wife, this, that, and the third, X, Y, and Z. And that's who I'm always going to choose. If she chooses otherwise, that's her. That's her personal business. She can get the hell on out of here with you and her mom. Sorry, Miss Jackson.
You're damn right. Damn right, man. So she never should have been there, man. Never should have been there. Because, how many kids they got? God damn.
How many say? What did he say in here? He said,
but that's not always the case. You know what I'm saying? But
they're saying that she moved. I'm trying to figure out, why is it that someone else has to move in with you?
There's a lot of benefits to that. Especially
no, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying there are no benefits. I'm saying why. Why did it take place?
Financial off the top.
It can be financial. It can be, so you save more daycare costs.
Yeah,
it can be, if both of y'all work strenuous jobs and your
I understand the options. I understand the options. What I'm saying, in this particular case, I was trying to figure out, why in the hell did she move in the first place? And it was to help out with the kids.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, what you mean help out with the kids? Damn, we can't bring them to you.
Yeah, if she ain't living
I can't bring the kids to you. I can't.
I will. There's a show that I watch, and this ain't the situation, but the dude, him and his wife, they got a whole rack of kids, but the mother-in-law or whatever lived in Detroit. They lived in Vegas. So in that case, no, I can't. So the mother she moved from Detroit to Vegas so she can help out with the kids. That's a whole different situation. But in that situation, you talk about how you can't bring the kids to them. Then, if you live in different states or something like that, then you may not be able to bring the kids to them.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Whatever this situation was, he said it was good in the beginning. He said, long story short, it was good in the beginning. But now my wife won't set boundaries. So he's saying it was good in the beginning.
It wasn't never good in the beginning. It wasn't never good in the beginning because at the beginning, they was trying to figure out how far they're going to push his ass. They was trying to figure out. He was just letting them know, punk me. I'm a bitch. Punk me, and then she just kept pushing. And then
pump,
man. Pump. He might well get pumped too. He probably let his wife put her finger in his booty. That's what he probably did. I don't know if none of y'all be doing that, but hey, if you do, you need to stop that shit.
Exit only.
His wife then already figured out that he's a punk. He's a punk. Okay. And because now, if you tell your wife, no, your mother ain't moving in with us, and she get mad, then that causes her to reflect. All right, what we gonna talk about? Because if I just want mama to move in because I love my mama. Shit, well, why you ever move out her house? You should have stayed in her goddamn house.
Hey, man, let me tell you something. Advice to my man: misery loves company. That's probably the reason why the mother is single. Exactly. It wants to, what I'm saying, put that on the daughter too.
And look, we're assuming that the mom is single, but even if the mom ain't single, single, then there's a reason that she's there all the time.
Was he doing it with the mama too at the beginning?
No. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that that she is a help at some point. But don't she got a home too?
Yeah,
that's my thing.
Well, if she moved, that's what I'm saying. If she moved,
got a home too.
We don't know if she moved, but she moved in.
That's what it sounded like. Yeah.
But he said, I knew her
like she ain't got a husband.
Okay. He said, I knew moving her in was a bad idea, especially not establishing a date when she would move out. So in his mind, he already knew she had to go at some point in time, but he never established a date when she had to go.
That's a punk move. That's a punk move right there. You scared to tell her when she got to leave. He probably said, "Oh, you good? You just stay whenever, however long you want to." She, man, I had people live with me a couple of times. We established the date you coming in here and the date you getting the hell out of here.
But the blame is not all on him. She plays a role in that too.
Oh,
You know what I'm
absolutely,
saying?
absolutely,
yeah.
absolutely.
The mom was a
But she
wife.
punked him. But that's why I'm
Mom
saying
was
she
a wife.
punked him, man.
I don't think it was intentional. It doesn't sound like it's intentional. It just is what it
Women
sounds
know
to
what
me
the hell they
is
be doing. Women know
what
what
it
the hell they
sounds
be
to me
doing.
is her mother raised her, right? So she has her tendencies, right?
Right.
At the end of the day, it doesn't. Well, I ain't gonna say at the end of the day, but I will say it sounds like the mother doesn't have anyone, and the daughter doesn't want the mother to be alone. So they have like this bond.
Okay.
She came in and she's gradually undoing what her and her husband had.
Yeah.
And
That's what I'm feeling.
About that though, Donnell. The daughter not wanting the mother to be alone, I don't care. This is my marriage. This ain't your marriage. You had your marriage. You had a whole lifelong to live X, Y, and Z. So even if you and Pop still together, cool beans. You need to go back to him at the end of the day. At the end of 3 months, or at the end of whatever time set, you need to go back to him because this is my household. If you single and you and dad divorced or you a widow, whatever the case is, all right, you still live yours. Let me have an opportunity to live mine. Let me have an opportunity to live mine.
Don't disagree with you, Ty, but that's the daughter has to set that boundary.
Hey, you know what? Also, I got one other suggestion for this dude. I don't even know my man's name, but all right, dog, I'm in your corner again. I'm gonna jump in your corner. All right, you ain't got to put the fist down somewhere else. You can do it right in your house. Here's a conversation you got to have with your wife.
Yeah.
You can have to tell your wife. You say, listen here, I'm tired of your mother disrespecting me.
Yes.
Now, the next time that happens,
and her mother.
You and your mama. Yeah, you and your mama.
Yeah,
you and your mama, but I'm talking directly to her. Now I'm already establishing I'm handling her. I'm not handling, but listen, this ain't gonna happen no more. And I'm telling her because one thing you don't want to do is be the bad guy.
Right.
Oh, I can't believe you said that to my mama. Well, shit, you can't. What about all the stuff your mama been saying to me since she been here? You can't. You believe all that?
I agree. Okay. So I'm with you. I'm with you there, Black.
Okay.
I'm with you there.
You
Black.
believe all?
So
you believe your mama disrespected me in school?
I'm going to her first.
Look,
my wife first.
It's not even about tit.
Yeah, that's what I said. Go to the wife.
It's not even tit for tat. It is what it is.
No, what I'm saying, I'm going to my wife first. I'm going to my wife first, and I'm letting her know.
Give her opportunity.
This shit
give her
is
opportunity. No. I'm gonna give her opportunity. I'm gonna go to her and give her opportunity and be like, if you don't handle this by tomorrow, I'm gonna handle it myself. And if I feel like I gotta handle it, and you take her side, both y'all can go.
I've had this conversation, man. I've had this conversation. It's been like, listen, let me tell you something. Where the shit happened is where I handle that shit.
Okay.
It ain't gonna be, I'm gonna think about a better place. I don't care about kids being around. I don't care about the president in the house. I don't care if we in church. I don't give a damn where we at. Wherever the disrespect happened, that's where I handle it. Now, I'm giving you an opportunity to step in to make, get it right. Because I need to see you on my team. And if you're not on my team, then goddamn it, if I'm gonna stay here on it with you, then I'm gonna be the new head coach. I'm head coach around here.
Yeah.
Because right now,
if you ain't on my team, what's the point of us being together?
Right.
What's the point of us being together?
Thus, that's why I said leave the first time. That was my first thing, Ty.
Yeah,
I already said that. Now I told you I was coming back, trying to save it. I'm gonna save it now. I'm gonna save him now.
Yeah.
I left. Now I'm coming back. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I would tell my man. I mean, don't accept nada disrespect from nobody in your house. And women are trying to put it like they don't know what they doing. Oh, well, that's different. No, the fuck it ain't different. It's the same shit. And that's how you got to handle it right there. You got to shock them, man. Like, oh my God, you cussed at me. You damn right I cussed at you. Because I want to get this right. I want it right now. And if we going to get it right, it's got to start being right now. Not tomorrow, not the next time, but you got to handle that. And that's what you should have been doing the first time. Establish when the mama's going to leave. Establish how much help they need. I don't know. They say help with the kids. Well, how long you need help with the kids? What you need help with the kids for? Kids, last time I checked, my damn kids don't even come out that room till it's something to eat. Use
They
bathroom.
toddlers, dog. They
But
toddlers.
yeah, these are toddlers.
These little kids. These little kids. Little kids need help, bro. They need
They
wiping
need a
their ass,
little bathroom
feeding.
alone, man. Let them shit on themselves, change the damn pamper, put them back in that goddamn playpen, and leave them the hell alone.
So it sounds like it sounds to me like they were looking for that financial help, you know, and I'm just throwing myself in there. Maybe that, you know, that's what it was or not. But it sounds to me like they needed financial help. So then their out time would have been school age. So they talking probably 2-3 years.
Hey man, I'm gonna tell you this, man. I'm gonna tell you this, man. You know, I love my folks. I love my mom, I love my dad, I love my in-laws. You know, my son got ready to go to college. Everybody wanna you know, what can we do? You can do anything you want to. But let me tell you something right now. I got this. I'm not going to stop any support that anybody ever gives my children, because that is the village that we have built.
Yeah, okay.
But if I got to tell you what I want, I don't want it. Establish that with the son. My son old enough. Establish that with him. You can do whatever you need to do with him to help him. But when you think you're going to give me and then I do for him, that boat don't ride in this water right here, baby. That boat don't ride in this water. I do for my family. I bust my ass. I get out there. I do what I have to do. Now, there may be, I don't know, man. I'm doing very well now. But it may be a point where I do need some support. And if I ask for support, hey, look, man, for me, I don't like owing people shit. I don't like owing people, and I don't like people to owe me nothing. I don't like that, man. It's just, hey, look, man, if I do something for you, I did it. I don't expect something back from it. Right. If I establish a time frame, yeah, I'm with that. But no, man, I'm not that person that says if I do this for you, then you gotta do this for me. I ain't with that. No, I don't do that, man. If you want to do something, do it out the kindness of your heart. Do it with a clean spirit. But see, what I think what most people do, well, a lot of people, we got to stop this spirit. We do stuff for other people, and then when they do something the slightest wrong with us, we bring what we did for them up. Like, I helped his ass go to school. Get the hell out of here. Get out of my face. You know what I'm saying? I can't deal with it. I can't deal with it.
He ain't got that problem. Because his mama-in-law ain't going nowhere. So she ain't saying that. She ain't saying that. She ain't say what I'm doing for you. She said what I'm doing for you right now. And his wife is like, yeah, she is doing for us, and that's what it is. So his issue is that his mama-in-law just need to go. And it sounds like if she won't go, then the wife needs to go too.
The mother-in-law needs to go, the wife needs to go, or he needs to go.
Okay. So he can find some wet work on Craigslist.
Because, bro, you ain't coming between that. You ain't coming between the mom and the daughter. When they that close, you forget that. Forget that, dog.
Yeah, but that's what you gotta do. You gotta cut that boundary. You gotta set that boundary and cut that, sever that relationship to say, listen, your mama, is your end all be all, but now I am. We in this marriage together. You know what I'm saying?
If you got to tell your wife that, you lost.
Well, I think for him, he's at that point now because he's let it fester to that point.
But I feel like this is just my humble opinion, man. I feel like once upon a time, being married actually meant something to a lot of people.
Go ahead, speak, brother. Speak. Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? I just feel like, today's relationships, man, they be like, oh, we're not gonna be married no more. All right. You know what I'm saying? They move on from it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you was in it for the wrong reasons to begin with. You know what I mean? It wasn't about till death do us part. Like that's, I don't know. It's just my humble opinion.
I tell you what, I went into my marriage saying till death do us part. And my wife and I, we had that agreement, till death do us part. Luckily, I'm one of the lucky ones. I had a wonderful, bless her heart, mother-in-law. But, she came and she went and she did as she needed to do. She was great to me. She was great to my family, and I was one of the lucky ones. But everybody's mother-in-law is not the same. You know, and a lot of mother-in-laws can set that dissent, you know, can set negativity in the relationship, like my man here. And he's got to cut that. He's got to get that toxicity out of the relationship. He's got to go on and cut the mom loose. But
here's what bothers me about this guy. I think for me, man, like you said, Mike, I have a great relationship with my in-laws. I mean, we're good. If I ever had the thought in my mind that I couldn't get along with my in-laws, I would have married her.
Yeah, exactly.
I would have married her. No, I mean, Ty, yeah, no, hell no. I would have did.
You all right?
Sound like he got a finger in his butt to me. Yeah. You getting your prostate check over there, bro?
Get a little digestion in my chest, dog.
Get a prostate check.
The reason I say that is because while yes, I do agree, when you marry somebody, you are also marrying their family. But at the same time, man, you making a vow to that female on the other side of the aisle that's the person who you truly marry and who you sleep with and who you wake up to every day.
Every other day. What's the marital obligation that says that you're married to the family?
Go ahead.
Donna, you asking me? You asking me?
I'm just Ty made the comment.
Go ahead.
Because I mean, man, if you marry somebody and they got family, listen. Unless you're gonna take her to Fiji and that's where y'all gonna build y'all house and say, damn everybody else.
Man, bump that.
You marrying that family. You marrying that family.
Hey,
and guess what? Either you gonna be
family could be toxic, regardless.
I agree. Now either you gonna be at war with them. All I'm saying is this.
If I allow my family to be like, you know what I'm saying, let me hold something every time you come around the jump. Like, nah, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're not doing that. Same thing.
Hold this curtain rod. Get out my face.
And to Mike's point earlier, I don't allow families, whether it's mine or hers on the other side, to bring that toxicity into our relationship.
Yes.
So toxicity in which, and there's some in every family that you gotta love them from a distance. All right.
Let me explain what I'm saying. Let me explain. Okay. Every family got that going on. Now, my family that I can't get rid of. Got that. Let me hold something, cuz. Yeah. Oh, I know you're a millionaire. You got Millionaire M.A.N. How many millions y'all got, cuz? Good, cuz. Hey, cuz. Man, get the hell out of my face. I mean, you can't stop that. What I'm talking about is the blatant disrespect, or like if you know that when you're about to get married, her mama or dad can't stand you and they blatantly have let you know that you ain't good enough, you ain't worth it, we don't like you, but if my daughter or wife or son want to marry you, then we're going to go with it. We'll work it out. Okay. I ain't married.
And that's where you check that at the door. Because if you can't check that at the door and you say to your fiance at that time, I'm not dealing with this disrespect, and if this disrespect continues, I'm not having that in my household. If you go to any family functions, I'm not going, X, Y, and Z. And if you continue to allow it to happen, we not getting married. I'm not.
Okay,
so that's what I said. We take the wife to Fiji, move out.
We've established.
We ain't dealing with them because I ain't dealing with disrespect either. That got to change, or I got to go. I wouldn't marry. I got to go anyway. I would have got going anyway.
Red flag is the minute she say that's just how he is. Oh nah, we not doing that.
Yeah. So this is a conversation that he should have had, and I think we're all in agreement with that. This is a conversation that should have been happening, probably before they got married or before she came home.
What conversation? But what's the conversation, Mike? You know what I'm saying? And I hear you, right? But I don't think that they went into the marriage and thinking that, you know, they would at some point need help with kids, because kids might not even been a factor.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, I agree. But the mama ain't never liked him anyway. The mama ain't never liked him anyway. He said
to just like Ty's point, you know, it might have just been a situation where we just loved mama from a distance and we was good.
Man, I can tell you this, man.
And that's the conversation that he has to have now. Because he has not had it before. He's got to have that conversation with the wife now.
But see, the thing
Mama
is,
toxic
so okay.
to our relationship.
So my thing is, Mike, you know what I'm saying? What I'm hesitant about having the conversation with her now is, it sounds to me like they're making moves to like work towards something because they're in counseling, right? And I'm pretty sure that this very subject has come up in counseling sessions. So, you know, I'm not saying Rome was built, overnight. However, having a repeat conversation is just not, you know what I'm saying, in the cards. To me, it already sounds like the conversation has already been had. Okay. He already said he's taking it for the team.
Okay. Yeah, he already said he took a loss, but but I think this, but not just this guy's situation, man, but this happens with a lot of people, man. It's happening in a lot of marriages where in-laws and people don't get along with each other. And man, I when I got married, man, when I was first coming out, my wife, the men in her family tried to punk me, man. It was like, and you know what? Hey, I told all of them, I said, wait a minute, dog. I come from a long line of goddamn men. And I'm telling you right now, ain't now one of y'all in here. Hey, it ain't going down like that. I'm gonna tell you, it ain't going down like that. If you don't like me, don't fuck with me. Great. And I had men, this is just us in the men, like, wait a minute, we don't do that around here. You ain't dealing with somebody who got daddy issues. You ain't dealing with somebody who ain't been raised or know who they are. I know who I am. I know what I want, and I know what I want to do.
But in a situation like that, though, Black, in a situation like that, I think that's usually that's usually the wife's family trying to understand whether or not you're gonna really be there, you're gonna support her, you're gonna take care of her. Like, they testing you, they making sure that you're good,
and you gotta pass the test. That's what I'm saying. You got to pass the test.
This dude, there was no test.
He failed the test.
No, they already tested him. They tested him daily.
His test. The test was when Mama moved in. He tested.
That's what I'm telling you. He keeps failing the test, and he now thinks he ain't worthy because he's a punk ass now. He's a punk ass. Look, man, you should have told her mama, shut the hell up. Ain't nobody talking to your ass. Get your ass in your room.
True, exactly. The first time it happened,
I ain't ask you shit about my wife. Get your ass out of here.
So the
first time it happened is when he should have said it.
What?
Say what, Donnell?
So you let your wife talk to your mama like that?
Hey, look, if my mama if me and my wife argue, and my mama want to jump in, my wife say, "Get your ass out of here. Nobody talking to you." Boy, I'm gonna beat my wife down that night, boy. The silverback coming. I'm like, yeah, girl. Yeah, that's what I've been waiting on. That's the motherfucker I married. That's who I want. I'm beating it down. I'm like, yeah, mama, get your ass in there and sit your ass down somewhere and shut the hell up when me and my wife talking.
Oh man,
damn right.
And that may be what he's been waiting for, but he ain't getting it. He's not getting that from the wife. So now, and like I said, I'm dealing with now. We can't go with what happened before and what led up to this point. We have to take care of it right now. And so right now, she got to shut up or go.
And the wife too.
What's that Dion Cole? It's a commercial about this man going on. It was an Old Spice commercial with Dion Cole. He said, your mama using my
stuff, using up all my
lotion, whatever.
Using up all my
body wash.
Yeah.
And he talking to his wife, and the mama walk up behind him, and she's like, "We out." Man, I've been like, man, I was slapping the curls out of her head, man. That's how you get punked.
Yeah, Donnell said he should have handed her the bottle back and said, "You better go to the store with that."
Treat her like Ice Cube.
All right. Yeah.
Doughboy.
Go to the store with that.
Exactly.
Yeah, man, you got to, man. You got to set boundaries and you got to establish. I don't mean being mean or being nasty to some people, but you have to establish who you are.
Mm-hmm.
Look, man, I am a leader. This is my family. It's serious. And when you come in here, you trying to, I don't give a damn if you are her mother. I made vows that I was going to have this thing to death do us part. Now, I like death do us part. All right, I can deal with that. Pimp until it die. All right, I'm with that. But the shit that say better or for worse, we need to cut that. Cut that out. Cut that better for worse. So guess what? The wife gonna get the better. The dude gonna get the worse.
Not if he leave. Not if he leave.
So I like this. If I ever get remarried, well, the vows, we ever renew all that, renew that bullshit.
Renew the vows. Yeah.
I think that's some bullshit. That's a waste of time. The hell you doing? You ain't doing that. Hey, but if I do renew our vows, maybe, I don't know. I've been married 21 years, 25 may renew. Hey, look, we doing best. We doing better for best. So somebody gonna do better than they've been doing, and somebody gonna do the best they ever did. That's all I'm talking about my marriage. I don't want no better or worse marriage. I don't want no worse. Fuck that. Get the hell out of here. Who want worse? Who's supposed to get the worst? And why are we in the worst?
Yeah, true. Gotcha. Well, dude, seems like you in the worst since you done already took an L on this. You done got our opinion. You asked for our opinion. You got our opinion. You got our thoughts. We answered your question, not you directly. Yeah. However, Black did call you a punk ass a couple times. But he only, he called it like you see it. Called it like you see it. And it is what it is, bro.
But I will tell you this, dog. Get the hell out of there. Hey, they consider you a punk ass. You already gave up too much of your ground, dog. You don't have any more real estate in that house. You gave up all your real estate. You sold all your property.
You're back on the one.
Yeah, you just a tenant. You need to just go and get out, start greening grass, and you can be a man again. You can be a man again.
You can be a man again. All right, Black. Speaking of being a man again, tell them how you can be a man by sharing man code. What's man code for the night, Black?
Oh, man code.
All right.
Let me tell you something, man. I think this was this past weekend was the second flight that I took. And I'm back traveling now. I'm back on the road. And I seen some very uncomfortable bullshit on these airplanes that just shit not happen, man. And you see some weird people on damn airplanes, man. And I had some Ty, pull it up. Just pull it up, Ty. Pull it up.
Wait, can you rephrase that?
No, wait a minute, motherfucker. I said, can you put the picture on the damn screen, man?
There you go. Okay, we put the picture on the screen.
Look, dog.
Oh, Lord.
Dog.
Oh, Lord. He can't even walk straight.
Dog, if you get on an airplane, if you see anybody with their shoes tied this tight on an airplane, they about to do some foul shit. Don't get on that plane, because why you gotta have your shoestring tied that tight? There's no reason for a man to have his shoes tied that tight.
Them joints tight.
Man, look how long his laces are.
His laces are under his shoes, dog.
They really not that long, but those are Adidas, but he stretched them so far they turned into ends. He stretched his shoes so far he turned some Adidas to New Balance, man. Dog, fellas, do not tie your shoes up this tight, man. And I see dudes, man, you can't tie your shoes up that tight. And that goes to a belt. Dudes putting their belt on so tight, dog. It's just like, damn, dog, are you breathing? Dog, this is a no-no. And then they dirty shoes at that. But I guess the only way you can tie up shoes like that, they got to be dirty. They got to be worn out. New shoes will tear. If you try to tie new shoes that tight, they're gonna tear. They're gonna tear. But these are this is horrible. And this is why I'm skeptical about airplane flights now, because I'm seeing stuff like that.
Hey, and the fact is, if he was in the airport, he had to take them joints off to go through security.
Right.
Oh, dog. You
How the hell you get them off?
Dog. He would have to loosen every eye to get them suckers off, man.
He's sitting there, he holding up the whole security line, dog.
and then
security line.
Dog, he got some you talking about Mike talking about his hands get worked. This dude, man, you know how strong your hands got to be to tie your shoes that tight. ridiculous. Man code. Man
He
code.
probably been through like 3-4 different laces already.
Man code.
Look at his foot, dog. His foot about to give up out of loss of circulation. That Dre about to give up. That Dre so tight he loses circulation in his left foot.
Dog. Man code.
It's man code. It's man code. Not even the bottom joints of the dang on store.
Hey,
They were too
that's the
big.
grilling drink. That's the drink you be grilling in. That's the grilling drink.
No, you can't do nothing in them shoes right there, man. You can't do nothing but be a terrorist on an airplane in them shoes right there. Because you know something going down, you got to run. You know you about to run when your shoes tied that tight. You know you running from somebody.
Man, them
when
joints
your
look
shoes
like
that tight.
Baby Huey. For those Texas Chainsaw Massacre fans.
Look,
Which way
man,
did he go, George? Which way did he go?
that is ridiculous. And so I see, but see, I do see old cats, man, that tie their shoes up
There you
real
go.
tight.
There you go. That's the good picture.
So gentlemen,
They used to be Adidas. Sorry.
yeah, it used to be Adidas. But they gnaw buddies now. Gnaw buddy. NB, they gnaw buddies. I just saw the NB up there. Hey, look, man. Here's the thing, gentlemen. When you tie your shoes, if your loop touches the ground, you're wrong. Your loops can't touch the ground. Your loops can't touch the ground. You really ain't supposed to see a loop. Your loops should not come outside of the width of your ankles if you got shoes on, man. So, gentlemen, when you tie your shoes, your loops should not be able to flash outside of your ankles. They should lay down right there on the shoe inside. Man code. Anything other than that, kill yourself.
I think he got on some no-shows.
Socks ran. His socks ran.
Look,
they was too tight.
Down there. He got on NFL socks. Them socks that go up to your knees. But he tied them so tight, man.
His legs busted out.
He got Spanx on.
Hey, he got on.
He got Spanx socks on.
Hey, man, is it wrong? Is it wrong for you to walk up to a person with their shoes tied that time and be like, "Hey, man, you okay?
That's my first question.
Are you okay? Everything all
You all
right?
right, dude?
You good? You good? You know something I don't know? What?
Some of you want to tell us? Some of you want to tell us?
It's so tight. It's like
He got them shoes tied like he about to run with the Bulls over in Spain, over in Barcelona, man. Like he counting on his life to have these shoes stay on his feet. That's a no-no, man. That's a no-no. That's a no-no.
Lord have mercy. Let's stamp that quick.
That's a man code.
That's man code. That is man code for the night.
Man code. Your loops should not stretch out over your ankles.
They should not stretch out the width of your ankles, man. They
You
should
need
be
some
nice,
different
tight
shoes.
little loops. Or don't even tie them at all. They got them now, man. You ain't got to tie your shoes, man. You ain't got time. Just put them through there and just leave them untied, man. You don't need all. If your shoestring put like this, if you got enough shoestrings to tie a knot in, and you ain't running, no, dog. Them shoes too tight, man. Just don't tie them. Just let them loose. Leave them loose, man.
Leave him loose. Leave him loose. That's man code. We stamped that one.
Man code.
We stamped that one for sure. I mean, that was man code. We stamped that one for sure.
Yes, sir.
Fellas,
Stamp.
exactly. Shoes. Just yeah.
Hey, man. Hey, Ty.
Yeah. What up?
I need a stamp, man. I need a man code stamp that when we do it, I need a man code stamp.
Oh,
man.
yeah. You can stamp on the screen. That'd be dope.
We need to do that.
That'd be
We
dope.
need to do that.
Gotcha. We work
We
on that.
need that.
We work on that.
Yeah. All right, man. So this is how we do the show, y'all. We come up with stuff just off our mind because most of the time we've been drinking all night, and we just come up with stuff we just say right on our mind. We don't care.
Exactly.
Unscripted,
Exactly.
uncut, real.
Unfiltered.
Hey, somebody asked me, do we script what we say? I was like, yeah. I 13 years ago.
Pretty
I
much.
just be saying stuff. I just recall stuff that happened for real. Sometimes, not all the time. Sometimes.
Pretty much.
All right.
So now you know. Go ahead and subscribe to Relationship Entertainment Television, y'all, right here on YouTube. Hit that little bell at the bottom right-hand corner so that way y'all get notified each and every time a show comes on. We appreciate y'all for tuning in right here, Millionaire Man Cave, each and every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. I don't know what that bull that Black got on the screen. So let's go ahead and remove it while we at it.
How about the Raider Nation, baby? Raider Nation. All y'all talking trash. All y'all talking trash.
They 2-0. They 2-0.
Hey, not just any teams that's supposed to be the epitome. You know, hey, we beat the team that beat Kansas City.
Yeah.
It's the beginning of the season.
It's just the beginning. Injuries are getting ready to start setting in.
We'll see what happens, a little later in the season. We'll see if he's still wearing his gear. But
hey, look, I still want to give y'all an opportunity. I'm still giving 2-1 for the Washington football team versus the Vegas Raiders when we go to Vegas for the show in December. I'm still giving
2-1. Okay.
Show going to Vegas in December. Y'all heard him. Show going to Vegas in December.
We never told them that, Todd. Did we tell them that?
We tell them. It's coming. It's coming. We tell them. It's coming. We told them. We told them last week. It's coming. We told them last week. We did tell them last week. We told them last week.
Yeah, we said last week.
Yeah, we told them last week.
We taking the show to Vegas.
I had somebody reach out to
me
here last week.
Was I on the show last week?
Yeah. I had somebody. Yeah, you was on he on the show last week. Yeah, I had somebody ask me about it already. So we got some people coming through in Vegas. We doing a live show. We're gonna have a live audience. I got some people already asked me, about coming through in Vegas. So we got Vegas. Vegas is on the map. We got it.
Okay.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Cool, man.
So we'll see y'all next week, next Tuesday, 8 p.m. right here on Relationship Entertainment Television. Don't forget, share it with your family, share it with your friends. Millionaire Man Cave, and we out, y'all. Peace.
Oh man, I got a monster idea.